Hey guys, how's it going? How you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. If this is your first time checking out Sheila Divine's channel, what is up guys? My name is Amy. If you're returning, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to all my new subscribers. I know there's been a few that have come on, so welcome to the family. So I was really drawn to this deck, really drawn. So I asked Spirit, I was shuffling and I said, do you have messages that you need the collective to know? Because I was gonna go on to my personals, but something drew me to this deck. So there's definitely a few cards that came out, so I'm gonna read through them. I'm gonna intuitively pick up what you guys need to hear. If it resonates with you guys, great. If it doesn't, then it's not meant for you. It's that simple. But obviously I was drawn to this deck, this Everyday Miracles by Robert and Holly Holden. So that is what I was meant to do. So sorry, I was just reading the back of it. So it's like life blessings. Yeah, some wisdom. Okay, anyways. So the first card, oh my gosh, says, I am affected only by my thoughts. Seek not to change the world, but choose to change your mind about the world. What you see reflects your thinking, and your thinking but reflects your choice of what you want to see. So interesting. So it's kind of like what you put onto the universe is what's going to come back. So today I'm feeling like, watch what you're thinking about. Watch, especially if it's negatively. Like positively will attract positive thoughts, but be very careful if you've been manifesting negative thoughts. Like if you're constantly in this frame of nothing is going good, nothing is working out for me, nothing is going right, then it's like telling the universe that you don't believe in what the universe is trying to provide for you. So it's being in this place where the angel spirit God is coming through and saying, if you want to change the world, you need to change your mind. If you want to change your life, you need to change the way you're seeing things. Okay, that's what I'm picking up from that card. I feel the love of God within me now. Your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all of the barriers within yourself that you have built against it. Yeah, so some of you have been shutting God out. Some of you haven't been giving God the chance to show you where he's taking you. That's kind of what I'm picking up. And I mean, it's totally your choice whether you choose to believe in God or not, but I feel like that is the first thing that came through. Maybe it's also that you haven't been using God to get through your stormy waters. Like maybe you've been like, I don't understand why you're doing this, God. I don't understand why you're putting me through this, but you're not taking God in as a comfort. You're more pushing him away because you feel like he's against you. So I know that's not going to resonate with everyone, but I just feel this energy of really strongly telling you guys to lean on God during these tough times, because that's what I'm hearing, is that you're pushing him away versus allowing him to come into your heart, allowing him to come into your world, come into where you are now and help you during these stormy waters. So again, I know this reading's not going to resonate with everyone. It's a different kind of reading, but I just felt drawn to use this deck, so hopefully you guys get something from it. Into his presence would I enter now. You can refuse to enter, but you cannot bar the door that Christ holds open. Come unto me who holds it open for you. For a while I live in it, I cannot be shut, and I live forever. So yeah, like, I don't know if some of you are really scared to let God in, if some of you are really scared to like trust God, if some of you are really scared to walk through the doors that God has for you. But I just feel like God's just coming through and saying, like, you can refuse to come with me. You can refuse to come through this door with me. You can refuse that, but you can't shut that door on yourself, because that's not your choice. That's my choice. I'm going to shut these and open these doors for you. You can stand in front of that door and bar yourself against it and refuse to go either way. But I feel like God's just coming through and saying at the end of the day, I'm going to make that final choice. So yeah. Today belongs to love. Let me not fear. If you knew who walks beside you on the way that you have chosen, fear would be impossible. So he walks beside you. You know, so it's, you can sit here today and say, you know what, I'm going to choose to continue to do what I've been doing. I'm going to continue to, you know, live in this energy that I've been living in. Or I can choose to allow love in instead of fear. And that's a strong statement. No, because a lot of us are afraid to love. A lot of us are afraid to be in love. But Spirit's saying, you know, you have that choice today. You can choose love over fear or fear over love. Let me not see myself as limited. Who would attempt to fly with the tiny wings of a sparrow when the mighty power of an eagle has been given him? So interesting. So don't limit yourself. Don't think because you don't have something someone else has that you don't have the same potential that they do. Because we all have different potential within ourselves, but we all have the same. So like we all have the same as fast as I went in, it went out. So I feel like you guys weren't meant to hear that right now. Don't limit yourself because you don't think you're worthy of it. Because Spirit's saying you are so worthy of everything that you have coming to you and everything you have at the moment. But don't let your past rob you of that. That's where I'm going to go with that today. Okay? I thank my Father for his gifts to me. Every day 1,000 treasures come to me with every passing moment. I am blessed with gifts throughout the day and value far beyond all things of which I can conceive. Yeah. You know, it's taken a minute and saying, you know what, God, thank you for my life. Thank you for my kids. Thank you for my house. Thank you for my roof. Thank you for the food, the lights, the car, the job. You know, thank you for the friends, the family. Just thank you. You know, I may not have, I just got chills too, so I may not have everything I could possibly want in my life, but right now where I am in my life, I have everything I could possibly need, and that has to be enough. Okay? Truth will correct all areas in my mind. When a situation has been dedicated wholly to truth, peace is inevitable. So when you believe that good things come to you, they will. When you can't understand a situation, when you can't understand a lesson, Spirit says that's the time when you have to listen the most. Because that's when the spirits, angels, universe, God are trying to reach out to you. Okay? Fear is not justified in any form. The Holy Spirit will help you reinterpret everything that you perceive as fearful and teach you that only what is loving is true. Yeah. A lot of you just have so much fear. I think you have fear of becoming the best version of yourself. I think you have fear of trusting. I think you have fear of letting people in. I think you have fear that God has forgotten about you. It's just a lot of fear. A lot of fear. And maybe that's why I was drawn to this deck. Maybe I'm here to tell you guys that that fear is keeping you stuck. That fear is not letting you move forward. I am not a victim of what the world I see. Oh my gosh, fly. What is forgiveness? Forgiveness recognizes what you thought your brother did to you has not occurred. So yeah, fear, forgiveness. You know. You are not what the world perceives you to be. You are what you perceive you to be. Love holds no grievance. The holiest of all of this earth, the holiest of all the spots on earth is where an ancient hatred has become a present love. So you gotta hold love in your heart regardless. That's why forgiveness is so important. You gotta hold love in your heart. You gotta let yourselves know that even during my toughest battles, I'm not walking this place, this earth alone. You know? That even those who have done me wrong, they will face their own. It's kind of something that I've been learning lately, and that's everything that anyone has done wrong to me, not only have, in some ways, I've allowed that to happen, because I never spoke my truth, I never stood up for myself. I also got to this point where I realized that I can't be getting back at everyone for what they've done to me. So the forgiveness for me is about setting myself free. It's about saying, you know what, you're going to get your own when you're going to get your own karma. But right now I'm letting that hatred go. I'm letting that, what you did, go, because it's just keeping me stuck. It's not helping me move forward. And I want to move forward. I want to become the best version of myself. And how do I do that if I'm still holding on to the things that are keeping me tied? God's will for me is perfect happiness. Today I wake up with joy, expecting but the happy things of God to come to me. Yeah. Because God is saying nothing in this world is perfect, you know? But if you want happiness, happiness is right there. There is nothing my holiness cannot do. Your holiness reverses all the laws of the world. It is beyond every restriction of time, space, distance, and limits of any kind. Yeah. Because you can do anything you set your mind to. And if you have any doubts, fears, or worries about yourselves, it's overcoming that. It's overcoming that today. It's telling yourself, you know what, I can do whatever I put my mind to it. And then going and doing it. The hush of heaven holds my heart today. Remember that where your heart is, there's also where your treasure. There is your treasure also. I am among the ministers of God. It cannot be that it's hard to do the task that Christ appointed you to do, since it is he who does it. So it's like, we all know that God is at the top, right? I just feel, and you know, a lot of people are going to have their opinions about this video, and that's fine, but I just feel like God's coming through and he's saying, look, I died for you. You know, I died so that you could have your freedom today. And it's kind of for me like, am I living my best life? Am I living the life that God would want me to live? Am I moving in the right direction that God has for me? Am I willing to be open? Am I willing to forgive? Am I willing to trust? Okay. God's voice speaks to me all through the day. The part of your mind in which true abides is in a constant communication with God, whether you are aware of it or not. Yeah, you're always in communication with God. Oh, my nose is itchy. The peace of God is shining in me now. Why wait for heaven? Those who seek the light are merely covering their eyes. Light is in them now. Enlightenment is but recognition, not change at all. And last one. And God himself shall wipe away all your tears. You do not walk alone. God's angels hover near and all around you. His love surrounds you, and all of this be sure that I, Jesus, will never leave you comfortless. Wow. So, I don't know how you guys take that, but again, I was really drawn to this. Damn fly. I was really drawn to this deck, and I really felt like there was something in there that someone needed to hear. So whether it resonates with you or not, take whatever you can from this video. Like I said, I was drawn to do it. So you guys have yourself a great day, and I'll see you guys again soon.